Hey, what's up guys, TechTitan here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this video, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you have any additional questions, follow me on Instagram, just DM me there with your question and I'll answer pretty quickly. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So today's video has actually been requested by quite some people and I'm here to make it happen. And it's gonna be the comparison between the Samsung Galaxy A20 as well as the LG Stylo 5X. And let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna break this down into 5 categories, and they are the design, the display, performance, battery life, and camera. So starting with the design of the Stylo 5X, the design of the 5X is a kind of a boxier design. It's 100% the same as the Stylo 5, and I did a review on that. I will leave it linked in the description below if you guys want to check it out. So on the front you have a 6.2-inch Full HD Plus display, and the back is just a white back. I don't think there's another color for it. There is a black color, but that's the Stylo 5 Plus. Okay, and on the right hand side you have your power button. On the left hand side you have your volume up and down, as well as your slot for your SD card and your nano SIM card. On the bottom of the device you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, a microphone, your USB-C, as well as your bottom facing speaker and the stylus, and I will be covering the stylus also in a little bit. On the back you have your camera with your LED flash, and you have your fingerprint sensor. Okay, so overall the design of this phone is pretty nice. Okay, so let's put the Stylo 5X to the side and take a look at the design of the Samsung Galaxy A20. So let's start with the front of the phone. So the Galaxy A20 has a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus display. It's not really Full HD, it's only standard 720p, a little bit higher than 720p. However, instead of the LCD that the LG uses, it uses AMOLED. And this teardrop notch, which houses your front-facing camera. You also have your earpiece at the top, and the right-hand side houses your volume up and down, as well as your power button. And they're tactile, but they're not as tactile or as premium as the Stylo 5. And it's plastic all around. There's not really any indication to making this phone feeling premium. However, the looks definitely, as I think it's closer to premium than the LG Stylo 5, but looks are just looks, and I think usability is just more important. So now on the back you have a dual camera setup, LED flash, as well as your fingerprint sensor. Like I said, this phone is a fingerprint magnet like crazy, so highly recommend the case if you don't want to see your fingerprints all over the phone. Okay, now that we covered the design, let's talk about the display. So the display on the LG Stylo 5X is a 6.2-inch Full HD Plus Full Vision display, as they call it, and it does have the 18:9 aspect ratio for videos and things like that. So contents will look just better on this phone overall. Okay, and to me it looks nice. I like it. It is an LCD IPS panel. However, it's definitely a quality panel and the display is good. However, the bezels, as far as the size of them, they're not as bezel-less as the Galaxy A20, but that's just what LG decided to stick with. Now, the Samsung Galaxy A20's display is a 6.4-inch sub 720p display. However, it does have AMOLED, so meaning that it's brighter, the colors are more vibrant, and overall just to me the better display, and viewing outdoors is better in terms of brightness and things like that. So here's how you can look at the display for both of these phones. You can either choose quality or resolution. To me, I chose quality because the resolution, the sub 720p, is just fine. It's not as sharp as the Stylo 5, but it does look better. So that's my personal look at it. Now let's talk performance. So the Samsung Galaxy A20 has a dual 1.6 GHz processor, as well as a hexa-core 1.35 GHz for a total of 8 cores on the A20. And the Stylo 5 has an octa-core chip, and they run at 1.8 GHz So the A20 uses the Exynos chip, while the Stylo 5 uses a Qualcomm Snapdragon chip. Okay, so I did a Geekbench, and let's run through these scores. So the Stylo 5X has a 144 for the single core and an 892 for the multi-core. The Galaxy A20 has a 273 for the single core and 1008 for the multi-core. So definitely the Galaxy A20, as far as numbers go, it's better. And even in the everyday life, the Galaxy A20 is just the better performer. So opening up apps, taking pictures, just casual browsing, it feels a little bit more snappier than the Stylo 5. Now let's talk about battery life. So the battery on the LG Stylo 5X is a 3500 milliamp hour, whereas the Galaxy A20 is a 4000 milliamp hour battery, and the battery life on the A20 is definitely better. Now, one, that has to do with the fact that it's an AMOLED screen. Two is that the resolution is a little bit lower, so you sacrifice the resolution on the screen for a better battery life. Not to say that the LG Stylo 5X's battery is bad. I would say it's average, and they both support quick charge, so you're good on topping this phone off pretty quickly and no problem at all. But battery life definitely goes to the Galaxy A20. Now, last but not least is the camera. For the Galaxy A20, cameras on the back and the front-facing camera. The Stylo 5X has only one single camera with an LED flash, and the camera on both of these phones, I did an extensive review, but as a summary, to summarize the performance for the cameras, it's good enough on both of them to take your average shot. I can't really say that one is better than the other because they both are better in their own categories, but I definitely have to lean towards the Galaxy A20 on this one, for the fact that the dual lens and the dual lens is actually useful here. So the secondary camera is a wide angle lens, so definitely fun. Just take advantage of that. A wide angle, while the quality is not really that good, however, it's just if you want to get more in your picture, the wide angle is the way to go. And that's me. The front facing camera is also okay. It's good for the casual selfies, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so let me end this with a conclusion. The LG Stylo 5X shares a lot of similarity with the standard LG Stylo 5, which means that not really much has changed my opinion. In the original comparison between the Stylo 5 and the Galaxy A20, I did say that I prefer the Galaxy A20. So my opinion on that still stands. I would definitely recommend I would say the one thing about the Stylo 5X and the Stylo 5 in general, the feature that it has that the Galaxy A20 doesn't have is the stylus, and that's personal preference at this point. If you like stylus, then the Stylo 5X is the way to go. If you're not a fan, or if you think that you're not even going to use it at all, then the Galaxy A20 is the phone to go. And yeah, that's really my summary and my comparison. If you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you want to see more videos like this, leave a thumbs up. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.